Hi, I'm Brad Griffith. Welcome back to Craft Stick Crafts. This is one of our appreciation goodwill videos to our customers, showing you what's happening in the shop. Today what I wanted to show you was about adding accessories to your abandoned trucks and remote control cars. So what we have here is a little Hot Wheel truck. We added a dump loader out of a tongue depressor. That's what that is right there. And then this was an old army truck that I played with as a kid, and we built some ribs for it, as you can see down inside there, and then we skinned the ribs with some basswood and made it fit in there. Got some old ammunition. Fits right in there with an army truck. This is a real specialty of mine. It started out to be a farm truck. Then we added ribs to a canopy and added some veneer. Then we made some farm implement type looking things that might be found on a farm truck. Barrels and all sorts of equipment type. And then we learned how to bend laminate material around a nail. So that'll come in awfully handy later on when we make toys. And then we have on the truck itself, we have the fence sides. We have a gas tank. You can see that. Wheel wells. Back here what we're doing is we took a little remote control car and attached it to the flatbed of another plastic little toy, and then we put some sides on it to become a log truck. And in this particular case our log truck is number 2 pencils, and that'll be just some example of things that we're doing. And then here what we did, you can see by our other videos and some of the items in the back there, we do a lot with Pinewood Derby. So we're bending and molding, shaping sticks, craft sticks for accessories for the Derby car. But this was another broken abandoned toy truck. We made a flatbed on it, and then we took some tongue depressors and made a cab over, and we'll probably add some other accessories to it, much like the farm truck. This guy here, what we're doing is once again a truck I found at a garage sale, and we're making a canopy for it. Once again, sorry. Once again, we've made some ribs inside, and in this particular case we've skinned it with tongue depressors. And then we have a lumber rack we're going to put on top of it. So let me show you, you've seen lots of the cutting projects, things I cut with, but one of the funnest, best tools I use for those tight positions is the Dremel. And this little guy here can cut exactly where we need it and what we need it to cut. So this isn't, you know, a little kid's project. I would, you know, not recommend. This has got to be the adult supervision. Now with that window being cut out of there, we will then take one of our tongue depressor or smaller sanding sticks, which is just glued sandpaper to a popsicle stick or tongue depressor, and we'll get inside that hole and sand it up and clean it up, and do that to the other side as well. And then often you can't get to some places with the cutter, the hand cutter we use, so we will use the Dremel. And that goes for out here as well. And we'll sand that up, get it mounted on the truck as the canopy, and then we'll cut in and glue in the lumber rack into there. So lots going on. One of the questions I answer quite a bit is, how long does this stuff take? You know, they're kind of overwhelmed and look at projects for hours. And I kind of say it's the 5-minute rule. It took less than 5 minutes to soak this wood and, you know, prep it for 2 nights soaking. It took another 5 minutes to bend it around the flashlight, and then once again we clamp it and let it dry. So there's, you know, 10 minutes. Then it started to create shape of its own. You know, we bend some more things in the 5-minute rule, let them dry overnight, start adding the engineering to this little guy to create a flashlight holder. So, you know, all told, this project here, which is a flashlight holder, it might have taken 20 minutes to make, all total, but the 5-minute rule is, you know, nothing do I sit down and decide to make this, like this is one of our barn examples, sit there and make it start to finish. It's like, okay, I'm going to bend and mold and glue, then I'm going to go away and make something else. Then when that is bending and molding and drying and gluing, I'm on to another project, and then by the time that one is set up, ready to go, I'm back to the barn. So a lot's going on. I'll got some other things I'm going to show you here later in a video, and this is like a big stockpile lumberyard of things I'm bending. So I hope you're having fun. Lots going on. There's some wheels being made for our wheel chapter, clamp arounding clamps. So I hope you enjoy our videos. Keep in touch, like us, subscribe, and we'll bring you all sorts of new things that we are doing. Thanks. Bye. Oops.